Okay, so today we're going to do a little bit of restorative work to start out. Had maybe a stressful week, stressful in the body, stressful in the mind. Things can be stressful. We're going to start in seated pose, and this is just however you feel comfortable. So if you are comfortable sitting with your legs crossed, that's how we sit. If you're comfortable stacking your legs, however you want to start. But we're going to start focusing on raising the spine, inhaling as we raise the spine and raise the neck in alignment with the spine. Hands can just go gently on the knees, and we're just going to start focusing on our inhale, exhale, and connecting our breath. So big, deep inhale and exhale. Good. Another big, deep inhale and exhale. And this time on inhale, we're just going to bring those hands to prayer in front of us and start working on the muscles in those arms as we press the palms together. It's a simple bind, so we're pressing the palms together and we're pressing the fingertips together. We're raising our elbows in front of our body, and as we press and push forward, lengthening the spine, lengthening the neck, and pressing forward with those elbows, pressing the palms together in that gentle bind, just sort of working the arms, working the spine, making sure we're lengthening with the neck and the spine. Breathing in, big deep breath in. Continuing to press those palms together, big deep breath out. Making sure the elbows are about chest level. Big deep breath in. Good, big deep breath out. This is one of those movements that will help with the arms here, this arm area that we all like to work on. Just a gentle movement. Helps tighten, tone, strengthen, all that good stuff. More big deep inhale. And exhale out. Bring those arms just down and into prayer. Big deep inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to clasp the hands forward, pushing them out, raising them up overhead, stretching those shoulders. Big inhale here. Exhale, arms just come down to the side. Good. Inhale, pressing the palms together. Exhale, we clasp, push the hands forward, raising up overhead. Big deep inhale. Exhale, as the arms fall, we let them fall into cactus position, just a bent position, making sure we're opening up the back. Staying here for a minute in cactus position, rolling the shoulders away from the ears, lengthening in the spine and the neck, keeping the arms wide, feeling that nice stretch within the shoulders. Big inhale. Exhale, go ahead and let those arms fall down by the side. One more into prayer. Inhale here. Exhale, clasp and fold, pushing the arms forward, raising them up overhead. Big inhale, raising the body. Exhale, coming down into those cactus arms. One more time. Arms are out to the side, about shoulder height. Opening up the chest, opening up the arms. Staying wide here for a minute. Big inhale. And exhale, we lower the arms down towards the side. We take that right palm, put it on that left knee. Left hand goes down on the mat. Lengthening through the spine on the inhale, and the exhale, we twist to that left side. Getting some work in on the spine. Stay here, big deep inhale. Always inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Good, one more big deep inhale, lengthening and twisting. And exhale, we come back to center. Palms on the knees. We're going to take that left palm, put it on that right knee. Right hand comes down to the mat, lengthening through the spine on the inhale and twisting. As we exhale here. Good. Making sure we lengthen through the spine and the neck. Staying in this position. Inhale, exhale. Good. One more big deep inhale here. And exhale, we come back to center. Inhale, one more time. We're going to bring those hands to prayer. Exhale, we fold. Push the palms through, raising up overhead. Big deep inhale. Exhale, we flow down into cactus arms. Good. Hold here. Inhale, palm comes to knee. Exhale, we twist. Good. On that inhale, we're going to twist back over to that other side. Left palm comes to right knee. And we twist. Good. Just flowing through this little sequence here. One more time, back to prayer. Big inhale here. Exhale, pushing the palms forward. Inhale, raising up overhead. And exhale, coming down into those cactus arms. Wide, wide, wide stretch through the back. Good. Lowering down to the palms. Palms to knees, lengthening through the spine. Good. And exhale here. And on this exhale, inhale, we're just going to twist the body around on the mat. Lengthening those legs out in front. We're going to go into that seated forward fold. So we're going to inhale, bringing those hands here to prayer one more time. Exhale, we're going to push those palms through like we just did. Good. Inhale, raise up overhead. And on this exhale, we're going to gently soften those knees and hinge at those hips. And just let that upper body fold forward into that nice forward fold. Good. Soft knees. Gently stay in this forward fold. Big inhale here. Exhale, we go deeper into the pose. Good, keeping those knees soft. Lengthening through that spine and hinging at the hips. Good, one more big deep inhale. And exhale, we fold that chest further down into the legs. Take a nice flex in the feet here. Stretch to the back of the calves, back of the hamstrings, staying in that fold, soft knees. And I would rather see the knees soft and be bent further forward than straight knees and staying seated. So soften up those knees, get that nice hinge in the hips there so that you can really stretch and reach for those feet. Good, just however you're comfortable here, letting that hinge at the hips pull you forward. Big inhale. And just trying to melt a little bit more into the pose every time you exhale. Good. On this inhale, we're going to raise up. Rolling up through the spine, rolling the shoulders back away from the ears. Taking that right foot, crossing it over the left leg. Left elbow crosses over that knee, and we're just going to lengthen and get a nice twist in through the body here. Right hand is on the mat, lengthening through the spine and the neck, sitting up straight. Nice twist through the spine here. Good, big deep inhale. Exhale, maybe we go just a little bit deeper into that twist if we can. Not forcing, gently moving. One more big deep inhale. Exhale, we're going to bring that right foot into the tree pose. So we're going to seated tree pose. So my leg is bent here, just like this. As if I were in a standing tree pose, my right foot's going to come just on the inside of that thigh. And one more time, we're going to clasp those hands into prayer. Big deep inhale here. Clasping, pushing through on the exhale, raising up overhead. Big deep inhale. And exhale, we're going to hinge into that forward fold, into that seated tree position. So you need to soften that knee so that you can come down a little bit further, keeping that right leg open, stretching that hip, not forcing, just flowing and folding forward. Big deep inhale. Exhale, melting further into the fold. Nice stretch in that right leg. Good. One more big deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, we slowly raise. And exhale, we straighten out those legs together. We're going to take that left foot, cross it over the right leg, just like we did on the other side, raising and lifting as we inhale through the spine, taking the right elbow across the left knee, and just getting that nice twist in. You can let the arm fall. You can keep the arm up however you're comfortable. Left hand, stay up on the fingertips if it's more comfortable, or you can place it flat on the mat if you're getting deeper into that stretch, but we don't force. We just let our body connect to the mat. Big inhale. Exhale, breathing deeper into that twist. Big inhale here. And one more exhale. Inhale, twisting forward, taking that left foot, placing it on the inside of the right thigh. Back into that seated tree position. Just opening up that knee, opening up that hip, and lengthening again through the spine. We're going to bring those hands to prayer again as we inhale. Exhale, we fold and push those palms forward. Inhale, raising those arms up overhead. Good, soft knee. Inhale, we fold forward in that seated tree position into that forward fold, just letting the chest melt forward. Good, lengthening through the neck, taking that tension out. And those shoulders rolled away from the ears. Big, deep inhale, exhale here. Good, one more big, deep inhale. And exhale, just letting that chest melt forward into the fold. Good. Inhale, we slowly raise, rolling the body up. Bringing that left foot in, connecting to the right foot. One more time, we're going to inhale, bring those hands to prayer. Exhale, pushing those palms forward. Inhale, raising them up overhead. And exhale, we're going to go back into that forward fold. Should be a little bit deeper than last time. Make sure your knees are soft, just hinging at those hips and letting that upper body just fall gently forward. Nice flex in those feet if you can. Deep inhale, exhale, letting that body melt just a little bit forward, more towards those knees. Good, and we just stay here, breathe for a couple more deep inhales. And exhale, melting further into the fold. Good. Inhale. Exhaling through the mouth. Lengthening through that upper body. Good. Inhale, we're going to slow roll up. And exhale, bringing that body back to center. And opening up the legs and the hips into that butterfly position. So however you're comfortable, we're going to place the balls of the feet and the heels together. You can grasp the feet here, however you're comfortable. There's no right way to do this one. We're just lengthening, making sure we're lengthening through the spine and opening up those hips just a little bit more on that exhale. Good. Holding and lengthening. Big deep inhale here. And exhale, we lengthen. I'm just going to twist this way back on my mat here. Big deep inhale. And on this exhale, I'm going to go ahead and start to lay back. Keeping my feet together, staying in that butterfly pose. Coming down onto my back, keeping the hips open. Feet together, hips open. Hands can come to the belly here while we just focus on that breath and opening up those legs a little bit more. So we're going to big deep inhale here with the feet together. Exhale, opening up just a little bit more with those knees. And inhale, we're going to go ahead and take those arms up overhead. Palms can be facing the sky. Taking the tension out of that neck. Inhale, deep exhale. And those legs open, holding hands above the head. More big deep inhale. Good. And on that exhale, we're going to go ahead and let those legs come out. Bringing those feet up towards the rear. Placing them flat on the mat. Bringing those heels a little bit in. more towards the bottom. We're going to take a big, deep inhale here, placing the palms and the forearms down on the mat. And on the exhale, we're going to raise up into our bridge. Good. Keeping the palms and the forearms on the mat, pressing away from the mat with those hands and the forearms. We're going to take that tension out of the neck. Make sure our weight is distributed across our shoulders and not our neck. Lengthen that neck. Go ahead. Make sure you're taking that tension out. Raising through the hips. Squeezing together with the thighs. And taking that pressure in the palms and the forearms and pressing away from that mat. Press away as you lift. Big, deep inhale. We're just going to hold here. Squeezing those quads together. Big inhale. Exhale, lifting just a little bit more. Lift and squeeze. Good. A little bit of work here. Continuing to press through the palms and the hands. Big inhale here. Exhale, we start to lower those hips back down to the mat. Making sure that bottom part of the back, that lower back, starts to connect with the mat. We're going to take that left foot and we're just going to cross it over that right knee. So we're just going to focus here on opening up that hip just like we did in our butterfly. Nice restorative action here. Take a couple breaths. Big deep inhale. On that exhale, I want you to reach those hands through. You're going to take that left hand, reach it through the left leg. Right arm comes around, right hand comes around, clasping underneath our right leg here with the fingers. Good. Not forcing, so we're going as high as our bodies allow. And we're just gently kind of pulling into that stretch. Opening up that left leg and that left hip. Big deep inhale. And exhale. Good. One more big deep inhale here. Exhale, feeling that stretch through the hip. Good. Big deep inhale. Exhale, lowering that right foot back down to the mat. We're going to take that right hand, place it on that left knee. Inhale, letting that left hand fall out to the side. Go ahead and flip that palm over. Exhale, we're going to twist, go back into that twist. Letting that left knee just fall across the body. And I'm going to take my gaze over that left hand, and I'm going to take this time to look and make sure my right arm, I want it extended right out to the side. So I'm going to try not to be up here or down here. Just about shoulder height. I can't see myself, so I hope that I am. Shoulder height. But that's where we want to be. So keeping that gaze over the hand, that nice twist in the body. Big deep inhale here. And exhale, good. Maybe a little bit deeper into that twist. Big deep inhale. And exhale, we come back to center, placing both those feet down on the mat, bringing the hands in. Taking that right foot, crossing it over the left knee. Taking that right hand, reaching in between the legs. Left palm comes across, clasping the hands under the left thigh. And we're just going to gently pull that leg forward as we begin to open up that right hip. Good. Big deep inhale here. And exhale, opening up that right hip. One more big deep inhale, making sure we're not forcing. And exhale, I'm going to lower that left foot back down to the mat, taking that left hand over to my right knee and letting that right leg just fall across the body. Right hand comes out to the side, palm flips over, taking that gaze over my right hand. And again, making that sure that right arm is about shoulder height. So we're not down here or up above the head, but about shoulder height with the palm flipped over. Just breathing into that twist with the body, gentle twist with the body. Good. One more big deep inhale, exhale here. Big deep inhale. Exhale, we come back to center. Good. Slowly raising the body. We're just going to come back up into seated position. And we're going to go ahead and come on over to our tabletop position. So we're here on all fours. We got that nice twist in the spine. And we're going to go ahead and keep working the spine here with just a little bit of our cat-cow position, just so we can keep working through that spine today. So I want to make sure you're in table where my shoulders are stacked over my wrists and my hips are stacked over my knees. Tops of the feet lengthening through the neck, pulling the belly in towards the spine and lengthening through the spine and the neck, just creating that nice table position. Good. Big deep inhale here. I'm going to start to lower the belly towards the mat and raise the head up. And on my exhale, I lower my head, pulling the belly in, lifting through the spine. Lowering the hips. Inhale, raising the head. Raising the hips, lowering that belly towards the mat. Exhale, I lower my head, lower my hips, and pull that belly up towards the sky. And a couple more here. Inhale, raise the hips, raise the head, lower the belly. Good. Exhale, raising the hips, lowering the head, raising the belly. And that chest up high. Good. Inhale one more time. Raising the head, lengthening through that spine. Lengthen, 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 lengthen as we lift those hips. Exhale, lowering those hips. Lowering that head. Inhale, coming back into that nice tabletop position. Focusing on the spine, pulling the belly in. Big, deep inhale here. Exhale, we bring those feet together. Open up those knees and push the hips back into child's pose. Those hips, lowering the forehead down to the mat, stretching the arms up overhead. Couple breaths here in child's pose. Lengthening those hands, stretching those palms out overhead. Big deep inhale on that exhale. We come back into tabletop. And on the inhale, we're going to take that left arm straight out to the side. Exhale, we're going to cross that left arm under the body, threading the needle, letting the left shoulder come down to the mat, twisting the arm, twisting the head, follow the hand, and lengthening that right hand up above, stretching that right arm over. Just a nice twist again in the spine. Inhale, exhale here. One more big deep inhale. Exhale, we're going to pull back up into that tabletop position. Good. Inhale, we straighten out that right hand, right arm comes out to the side. Exhale, we cross that arm underneath the body, coming down onto that right shoulder, threading the needle here. Good. Left hand reaches out strong overhead. Just gently letting the head fall to the side of the mat. Take deep breath here. And exhale. Feeling that nice twist in the spine. One more big deep inhale here. And exhale, coming back to center. Good, and we can start working into our puppy pose here. The big deep inhale and pulling those hands out up above the mat and just starting to lower that chest as we exhale towards the mat. Lengthening through the head and the spine, and eventually our chest is coming all the way down to the mat. But if we're just here, we're just focusing on that lower back, getting that nice bend, lengthening and stretching through the arms and the shoulders. Head can come down to the mat. Big deep inhale, exhale here. Go ahead and come onto those forearms. Start to tuck those toes under. Big, deep inhale. Keeping the forearms and the palms on the mat. Big, deep inhale. As we exhale, we're going to push up into that dolphin pose. So a slight bend in the knees. Stretching the weight back. So we're shifting the hips, pushing the hips away from the elbows and the shoulders. Big, deep inhale, exhale, coming back down onto those knees. And we're going to finish up in child's pose. So we're going to bring the feet back together, opening up those knees, and we're just going to let the hips fall back one more time into that child's pose. Forehead comes down to the mat, stretching the arms overhead. Good. Big, deep in-breath. Big, deep inhale here. I don't know what an in-breath is. Exhale through the mouth. And inhale, just let the body come up. Come back into that seated position. Legs stretched out in front of us. We're going to go ahead and get into everybody's favorite position, Savasana. Just end everything here, lengthening the legs, flipping the palms. Big, deep inhale. And we're going to end here in Savasana, so you can stay here as long as you'd like. Palms up. Make sure you start to connect that lower back if you can with the mat. Relaxing the body. Big, deep inhales and exhales. And as you stay here and finish your practice for the day, I just want you to focus on clearing the mind and connecting to the breath and enjoying the rest of your day. Namaste from down here today.